We're in India. We're in Amritsar at the moment. It's day 4 and we have had an eventful 4 days.
We're on our way now to the community centre to go and have a workshop with the women. We're going to be talking about domestic violence, gender discrimination, child abuse, which I'm really looking forward to. Oh, that was really interesting. It was about a 2-hour session, and the lady Kiran that facilitated it, she went through the various forms of gender discrimination. I did ask them a few questions. Who do you think is responsible for all these types of gender discrimination? They're saying that it's the mother's fault, because she's the one that tells us when we're born that you've got to behave in this kind of way. I tried to say that it's the society that teaches this in the first place. I don't know if they understand or not, but certainly Small Foundation are doing a fabulous job in terms of explaining it. Just doing some last minute preparation for my talk about domestic violence. Yeah, good. That's really good. कोई टीमी पुलिस ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਰਿਪੋर्ट ਦਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਮੇਰਾ ਆਦਮੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਕਰਦਾ. I'm really surprised to learn how forward-thinking women in this particular village are. They're aware of the issues to do with domestic violence. They stand up for their rights, and hopefully that means that in more developed areas things are a lot better. I was doing some research and came across a law which says that women can now be at the head of the panchayat. The panchayat is usually a group of about 5 men, who used to police what happens in the villages. This lady here is one head of the panchayat in this village. Okay, this was a really interesting interview. When I was told that there was a female sarpanch in the village, I was really eager to meet her. But when I came here, I realised that she was really everything she was saying was kind of controlled by her husband. Every time I asked her a question, she would just look over to him and then he would answer it for her. So, I mean, it's obvious that she's just a sarpanch by title. She actually doesn't have anything to do with any decision-making process or have a hell of a lot of knowledge about what's going on. Even though there's legislation there to further women, to give them more rights in India, it's purely in theory, but in practice something totally different is happening. The teacher said that she believes in equality, and she thinks that women need to ask for their rights, and they need to be equal and have the equal amounts of power to their husband. Kiran who is the leader है इस organization, इस community center का. She's the leader of this community center, and she's got lots of years' experience in gender discrimination, child abuse, and various other social work. आपको एक बताया हुआ ना लिंग कैसे लड़का और लड़की में अंतर, भी उनसे के बारे में ही आपसे थोड़ा सा पूछेंगे, ठीक है?
This is a science lesson for children in India.
This is the planets orbiting the sun.
Their teacher for a few days is Atousa.
Beautiful Saturn!
With friend Harjeet, she decided to travel to India to find out about local community projects and help inspire local people.
We are at the school now. As you can see, these are the students. I'm going to talk about space physics with them, and Harj is going to kindly translate my words. Hello! Aapka naam kya hai?
Rohit Sharma.
What? Rohit?
Rohit Sharma.
Rohit Sharma. Mera naam Atousa hai. Okay, adventure already started. There we go. Okay, so yesterday we learned about planets and the sun and the moon,
Over a number of days, Atousa encourages the children to explore space in learning about planets and stars.
They go around in a circle. Look. Give them a big clap! Hey!
And they even get to make their own rockets.
My name is Manpreet Kaur. Rocket.
It's a great success, both in enthusing the children and introducing them to more English, a key aim of the school.
English, though it's a global language, but the Punjab government did not start this from class 1 or KG, as in some other states like Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. So with the result that our children are handicapped, they don't get jobs, say, with information technology, computer knowledge is lacking, they don't teach. Then without English, jobs in these call centers or any jobs available in cities, these rural children cannot compete and get those jobs. This is all donations and self-help. No government has given any money for all this.
Atousa also visits schools in Delhi, in total teaching 125 students whilst in India. She also passed on materials and teaching skills to staff to ensure this good work can continue. After all this work, it looks like Atousa has managed to make a good number of potential physicists.
We all want to become scientists! Who wants to become a physicist? Raise your hand!
It's a huge achievement and one Atousa is planning to follow with even more charity work back in the UK.